All right, so here we go with another video, life lessons from swimming. This video is about technique. So when you swim, everyone has a different technique, right? Everybody swims differently, and basically, if your technique sucks, you can work just as hard as someone with good technique, and they're gonna go faster because their technique is better, even though you guys are trying the same amount. So we enter this, interesting place where it's like, okay, so the way I can get faster while doing literally no work or no extra work is to refine my technique. And I credit myself, I've been told I have good technique, and I've always been very, adamant about my technique in swimming because, ultimately I'm lazy. I think a lot of humans, we try to do like the easiest thing possible. And so, but there's some lazy people with like bad technique, and it's like, dude, fix your technique. You're gonna go faster for free, for nothing. Um, and so, good technique is good, and obviously this applies to other areas of life too. So basically, anything that you do where you could do it better. But the thing is that it has to be. I would classify it as it has to be at no extra effort, at no extra cost. Um, does whatever you're doing, it shouldn't cost anything extra to make yourself better at it. It's just the order in which you do things. Just right off the top of my head, like keeping a clean space and like a clean room. I usually keep my room pretty clean because I actually never do like a big cleaning. I never do like a big, one Sunday and I spend all day cleaning and organizing. I don't do that because I just keep my room organized already. So like when I'm done with my clothes, I just go put it in the closet or in the dirty bin or the dishes, I'll just, do those at the end of the night. I don't let them, pile up and then it's like a big deal to like do them on a Saturday. Um, right, because it's the same amount of work, but just in the order in which you do them, it just increases your quality of life. Um, like driving. Okay, so you want to save money on gas. Um, just stop braking as much. Just when you just like look ahead on the road and then you see people are starting to brake, and so instead of keep on hitting the gas and then you like brake last minute, just let off the gas, and then you can play a game with yourself. It's I don't know, I entertain myself doing this on the highway and I feel good because I'm saving money on gas. Is I just, when I'm driving on the highway, I try to like never brake unless it's an emergency. uh you know Obviously then you brake. So that's like driving technique is at no cost. Well, I guess at the cost of fun, right? But if you're trying to have fun, then don't do this. But this is just normal day-to-day driving, right? If you want to save gas and save your brakes, I mean, all that. um Keeping your room clean, driving. I mean, if you think about this concept, I'm sure you can find a bunch of areas in life where you can apply it. I mean, at work, for example. So I work in manufacture. So I service surgical robots. So there's a certain order in which I can do things where it I have less work to do. Um, Less work to do just by the order in which I do things. Um, and that's good. So I mean, does it take some thought? Yeah, I guess there's like a little bit of work. Like when you're correcting your technique in swimming, you have to be conscious about it. But what I'm saying is that it's not like a huge commitment to, just focus on your technique a little bit, or, try to brake less when driving, or, it's not like a massive amount of work to like refine something. So that is all. That is the video for today. It's about technique and just being smart with how you do things. It just makes your life easier at no extra cost. So I hope everyone resonates with this and have a good day.